Okay, so this is going to be a combination of my last three flights. That's why you'll see my shirt change. Most of these were a lot of touch and goes, so a lot of my last videos have been nothing but landings, and so I figured that was probably getting boring. I was supposed to do a short field takeoff right here, but we have some incoming traffic. So V, my instructor, is going to demonstrate a soft field takeoff for me. And so we'll just do a little narration and kind of keep you up to date on what we're actually doing, and to be not as boring. So we'll let V go ahead and do his thing here.
The reason why is because this guy is 5 miles in, and he's very close, and this guy's helping us get ready to take off. Okay. But I'm gonna show you something different, okay? I'm gonna show you about a soft field takeoff. So a soft field takeoff is 10 degrees of flight controls. I got flight controls. Okay. You'll be on the controls with me. Back pressure the whole time. Keep the wheels rolling, right? Right. All right. So instead of rotating speed, we're gonna use the ground effect. So full power, right rudder. As far as you can see, this nose is actually rising. Reduce the nose, right rudder still. Full power. And now the aircraft is actually accelerating with ground effect. So we're going to lower that nose, use that acceleration. Once we're about 62 knots, climb up. Miles are ready to climb. Retract the flaps.
So this took off when we were even at 50.
Yep. Because we're basically using that ground effect in order to accelerate. Once you get that ground effect airborne, we're basically going to use that acceleration. Once you hit 62 knots, that's enough angle to climb. And miles are ready to climb, retract the flaps. And that's how you do a soft field takeoff, okay? Alright, you got flight controls.
Alright. I got flight controls.
You got flight controls. Add a little bit of back pressure. Take some of that power back, okay? As we're very very small movements. Perfect. Yep, in and out. The airspeed's constant, but then again, you still want to hit out with your powers, okay? Now your runways are made. Now you extend a lot down the runway. Look forward down, okay? Yes, sir. Alright, so right rudder, there you go, get your sit down. Back pressure, transit. Alright, we're blowing up a little bit. Back pressure. There you go. Good catch. Yeah, a little bit touch of power.
Yeah,
smooth it out.
Yeah,
okay.
I did.
Alright, RV.
Yeah, when it floated, that's put just a little bit in there.
Yep. Right rudder. There's never enough right rudder whenever you're like rotating.
Boomer Tower, Cessna 5346 Echo, holding short, runway 15, Alpha 3, ready for takeoff.
Cessna 5346 Echo, Moby Tower, wind 140 at 7, runway 15 at Alpha 3, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading.
Fly runway heading, clear for takeoff 15, 5346 Echo.
Alright,
So this is the very next day. So our first takeoff of the day, and I'm going to attempt the short field takeoff, of course with heavy instruction. So it was not as bad as I had expected. It was different, you know, just the way that we had the front end all cocked up and trying to understand what we were trying to accomplish here. So it didn't go too bad. I do another one on the following weekend. So let's sit back and watch the attempt. Get the nose up, get airborne, level out, build up the airspeed, and then climb. So it seems pretty easy when you say it, but in the heat of the mix, it's a little bit different.
Full power, right rudder. And once your aircraft feel airborne now, roll your nose. On the throttle, roll your nose, accelerate. Use that ground effect. There's 62 knots now. Raise the nose up. and then you have a positive climb. Alright, now you lower your nose, put this airspeed up. Put your aircraft airborne, straighten that thing out, pull it off. Because you're trying to build some airspeed up. Your right rudder, straighten yourself out. Don't keep that power in too long. Because once you do that, you build more energy to the aircraft. A little bit more touch power.
We got the runway made.
Back pressure. Back pressure. Back pressure. A little too low. Now back to idle. Feet on the brakes. Brakes. Go down. Okay. RB. Flaps up. Lower your nose. Hey, the airspeed down. Back pressure.
This is the following weekend. So I'm on the taxiway, and as you can see, adding a little back pressure just to kind of get the nose popped up there, just to get me used to the view. And because I'm going to attempt another soft field takeoff. So, you know, practice makes perfect, right? And I'm far from perfect. So we're going to give it another shot and see exactly how many mistakes I can make on this one. But overall, wasn't too bad, I don't guess. So let's check it out again with heavy instruction from V.
Notice that when you accelerate, you smoothly add this power, okay? Very critical. Because you yoke that power in, it's going to rise your nose up and yaw you to the left, okay? Continue to roll. There's still a little bit back pressure.
Want to go full throttle slowly?
Yeah, smoothly add that power. Watch your nose, watch. You see that? Well, the moment you add some of this power, it's going to rise it up. So you kind of smoothly, gently relax the nose. Relax nose. And you don't have no rotating speed. Now it's airborne. Lower your nose. Build the airspeed up. Their nose. Build the airspeed up.
Nope, not quite to 60. Alright, we're at 60.
Okay, now you raise the nose up. Have a positive climb. Return the flaps.
Alright, so this time I'm going to attempt a true short field takeoff. I think on my last little attempt I said short and it was actually a soft. This is going to be a short field demonstration from V at another airport. We've done a diversion. This is a very short and narrow runway. So he's going to pull her out here and rev her up and show me what to do. And I'm actually going to do a pattern and come back, then I'm going to try it. So taking a lot in. We're doing a lot over the last 2 weekends, and I love it. So let's check this out.
Alright, use that over runway. Right here, about center line, you can shout over the controls with me. Ailerons towards the wind, all the way, over deflection. And what you're going to do is feet on the brakes, full power. What you're going to do is, engines in the green, let it go. Smoothly start taking this out. You guys close the windows. Smoothly take this out. Accelerate, airspeed alive. And once you hit about 55, raise the nose up. And once you have a positive climb, retract the flaps. And that's our soft fill takeoff.
What was the purpose of full aileron?
Because we had a left crosswind.
91 copy. Super Cub 51627 departing at Alpha 2, midfield departure on 6.
The reason why is because we had a left crosswind, and I want full deflection as far as into the wind, but into that runway that you need for the short field takeoff, okay? And 90 degrees towards the runway. Alright, feet on the brakes. Make sure your feet on the brakes, yep. Aileron towards the wind. Engines in the green. Alright, and let the feet go. As you accelerate, start taking some of this out. And once you hit 55, back pressure. Not yet, 55. Alright, back pressure. And once you hit about 62 knots and you're clear to 50-foot obstacle or so forth and so on, roll your nose, roll your nose. Build the airspeed up. Once you have a positive rate climb, retract the flaps. Raise the nose up. And that's your short field takeoff.
All right, so this will be my last landing of the day. I just wanted to give a little plug for some buddies I've met. Ludix Aviation. He hooked me up with some sunglasses, aviation glasses from Flying Eyes. Got me a good discount on those. And Andrew Cross, commercial pilot, hooked me up with some Avcon A&R headset. I'm going to actually have my own headset now instead of the rentals. And hooked me up with one of his shirts and a hat. So I'll be representing these guys on the next one. I appreciate the hookups, and I'll try to put a plug in for you on my next vid. Y'all rock.